Hey, you guys, it's Negada and Dida TV here. We're almost at 100K. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also remember I go live on Wednesdays evenings. I drop an episode every Sunday, 11 o'clock. Make sure you guys comment. If you guys have any suggestions, any questions, whatever it might be, drop a comment. Let's get into this episode.
If you or a loved one are battling addiction, this is your wake-up call. At Strive Forward Recovery, we help get you clean, get you moving, and keep you there. Don't wait. Call today and take back your life.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Indicted TV. I'm your host, Negada. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. Before we start, you already know I got to give a shout out to my sponsors of Royalty Honey. Keep it hard, guys. Also for the best jewelry for his glory. And if you know somebody or you are that person that needs recovery, make sure you guys hit up Strive Forward Recovery. They are there, willing to help. Their doors open. On today's episode, we have the hardest what?
The hardest black essay for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to Indicted TV.
Hey, it feel good to be here. No cap.
Finally, right?
Hell
finally?
yeah, finally.
I finally
after all this
asked
time.
you.
Yeah. No, I had to. I seen you. I was like, man, I think you know what I'm saying? The first black essay needs to, you know what I'm saying? Needs to go on here.
Yeah.
The hardest black essay. It's only right.
It's only right. It's only right. So tell me. Tell us where you're from. I don't mean the gang, because you're eventually probably going to say it.
Yeah.
Where you're from, your mom, your dad, brothers and sisters. How was your house growing up?
My household was good. I had my mom and my dad. Younger, my dad was around, but when I was like around, I forget the age, but like elementary, first grade, second grade, somewhere around there.
So that's like 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, he went. He went to go do some time and.
Okay.
Yeah. So I lived with my mom, with my sisters, 7 kids all together.
Oh, so she and her by herself raising the 7 kids.
Yeah. No, with their dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So once your dad left to go do time,
yeah,
your mom remarried.
No, hell no, my mom wasn't with my dad.
Oh, okay.
Nah, yeah, she wasn't with him. She was with their dad. So
Are you the
but
oldest?
my dad was always there.
Are you the oldest, middle?
Nope, I'm the youngest boy.
Ah, okay, I get it. Okay. Okay.
My dad came, snatched my mama up. You know what I'm saying?
And then took off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But he was always there though. Like he didn't like skedaddle.
He was there. He just couldn't be there.
My son, yeah.
Got
it.
Got it. Sorry, Dad.
Rest in peace.
Oh, rest in peace to your dad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool. Yep. He got.
And where did you grow up?
South Central, right there by South Park and.
Always.
Yeah, my mom used to live on 48 and 48 and Wall, San Pedro.
Okay.
Yep. And then we moved to 55th between San Pedro and Maine, so it was always right there.
You always just lived in that area.
Yeah, my dad, he Watts.
Okay, your dad's.
Grape Street.
Okay, so dad's from Grape.
Yep.
Yeah, just throw that out there. Okay, so how was school for you?
School was good until I got up to high school. Yeah, high school. Yeah, hell yeah, I used to be ditching all type of shit. Okay. Yeah, not going to class.
And what about your friends as far as like, because I obviously see you, right? And you're always just with Mexicans.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Is it just because your area, there's just more Mexicans? But I mean, it's...
Nah,
You always just played outside with the Mexicans.
Yeah, but I play with my kind too, but I just probably like, that's what I was more like comfortable with. Like elementary, my best friend was Mexican.
Got it.
High school, I was with, well, he from the hood too. I often say the black homie too.
He's black too.
Man, he black too. But in high school, I'll kick it with a couple of black homies and.
Got it.
Yeah, play basketball with them.
Did you do any sports while you were in high school?
Yeah, basketball.
Did you ever get in trouble while you were like when you were a teen? As far as like, did you ever go to juvenile hall?
No. I never been to juvenile hall, but.
Oh well, good.
I didn't listen though. Like
Yeah, you were just a badass. Yeah, that's your name, huh?
Yeah.
Oh
Not
yeah,
going to class.
You didn't even say badass. Well, yeah, that's badass.
That's my first name before Mr. KeepItHood. I'm badass for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but not just like not going to class, ditching and shit, not listening to the teachers calling my mama damn near every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Just not caring.
Yeah.
Basically. Were you smoking?
Yep.
You're all smiling like you remember the moment?
Hell yeah. I was smoking. I told my mama that the other day that I was smoking before she knew. She was like, boy, if I would have found out, I would have beat your ass.
But I mean, she had 7 kids too, and you were the last. Usually the last one just does whatever they want.
Yeah. No, I'm the last boy. I'm the second to last. I got a little sister under me.
But that's basically you're like the last one.
Yeah, I'm the last boy, yeah.
And usually the last kids are like the most wildest ones.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Right now you're thinking about your brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I'm thinking like who the wild ones. And that is true. It's
you.
Like, really all of us, but...
Oh no, your mom had it rough with you fools then.
Yeah, all of us. Well, we get it from her.
Oh no, so she wild.
Yeah, my mama crazy too. She like to fight, all that.
Oh no.
Yeah, my mom crazy. My dad was crazy.
It's just in the blood then,
yeah.
Huh? Sometimes it's just in the blood. You can't do anything
Can't
about
help it.
Yeah, you can't help it. So basically, you've never gone to juvenile hall, which is great. Thank God you never got in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't get caught, we should say, right? Doing whatever
you're
not
nothing.
listening about or whatever. And at what age, like, did you go? Like, what age did you actually get caught by the cops for the first time?
Okay, look, this how it happened. I would have never like thought even getting caught, no nothing like going to jail, nothing. So when my pops passed away, I was 17, right?
Okay.
I was still in high school, so I was 17. So when my pops passed away, that's when I was like, F it, like that's when my mind like went.
That's when you changed up a lot.
Yeah. So by the time I even caught my case, I was fresh 18.
So that happened all in 1 year. Your life changed completely once your dad passed.
Went straight to the county.
And tell me about your first time in the county. Tell me about what did you get arrested for, anyways? And tell us details like how did it go down? Were you running? Like what? Because tell us.
I went to go get me something to eat, and that place I went to go eat at, the opposition worked there.
Okay.
So he was on his little break or whatever, sitting on his little table, eating, taking his little 10 minutes or whatever.
Damn, don't be hating on that fool's 10 minutes, fool.
And I spotted him, right? So I spotted him, boom. So I just,
took off on him.
I went up on him, did my thug thizzle, all,
Well, you were already gangbanging.
Already gangbanging.
Okay, you were already from your hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, before you were 17. I just want to make sure you guys know that.
Yeah, this I got put on the hood at 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you switched.
I was a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the homies, boy, before I got put on the hood, that's why the homies used to tell me like, man, I don't know. I'm gonna tell your brother first. Like, I'm gonna ask your brother first. Like, we gonna ask your brother. I used to tell him like, what the got me?
But you know what? That's respectful. That's what we're supposed to do. Well, no, I think it's super respectful. There's a lot of homies that don't want the little brothers in the hood.
Yeah. Nah, but until
they get busted until they get busted and it's like the homie's already and then like the brother's pissed.
Yeah.
But what can you do now?
Yeah.
So is that what happened to you?
Nah, I didn't I don't listen to him. Like what the he older than me, but
yeah, but it's just respectful.
Nah, yeah, I feel it, but.
So okay, sorry. So we're back. You're in the you went to go get something to eat. You see the op. You hit him up.
Yeah, pushed up on him. He already knew what time it was. Started spanking him. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't. I guess he couldn't take an ass whooping. He.
But why did the cops come? Because that's when you got arrested for the first time and you went to the county.
He opened up his mouth.
Okay. And then?
And they came and got me the same night. I thought I was smart. I wanted to go, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and I'm like...
Snitched on you.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that everything's smooth. Like, man, he ain't gonna... Hell no, that fool went to court, everything.
You're kidding.
Hell yeah, I know him from high school. They call him Badass from Playboys. He beat me up because he think I'm from Woo Woo Hood.
Because he thinks I'm from this gang.
And he is from... Come on,
Dang.
man. I was like... Lame.
Hey, be that way sometimes, you know?
Yeah, crazy. Lucky I don't put him on blast. I ain't gonna do that, though.
So then what happens? So you get arrested. Did they pick you up at home or what?
Nah, hell no. They picked me up. They pulled us over. Like,
You already threw away everything?
Yeah, like already, you know?
Changed.
Yeah. And I know I was going to jail because they recognized the car or whatever. Boom, and then they told me to get out. So, what's going on? Call me by my real name.
Oh, dang.
That's when I knew. I was like, oh. Like, yeah, I'm about to go to jail. They like, man, you switched clothes. You wasn't just wearing this. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go to jail.
So then they take you out. They check you, right?
Yep.
And then what happens?
They take me in for
assault or something? Or what was your charges?
Assault with a deadly weapon, robbery, gang harassment.
Damn, on your first freaking time?
Yep.
That's crazy.
They tried to whoop me.
Did they whoop you?
They tried, but nah, not really.
Did they rough you up a little bit though?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, they're nice.
No, I'm talking about they tried to like whoop me. Like, this my first time, you know what I'm saying? I go to court, they talk about first little 17 years, throw my way.
Damn.
So, I just beat them up. Talk about 17 years.
Wow.
But I guess like gang harassment, carry teams, like all that bullshit.
All that up. So when you got into your hood, because you're obviously 17, you're already you're a big teenager.
Yeah.
And you're obviously black. You got into a Mexican gang. How did your black friends treat you? And how were there any homies that were like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are you guys thinking?
I ain't gonna lie, my black friends, they shit, they'll be like what, like, dude, you crazy, like, you from a Mexican hood, like they go, you know, like they thinking the worst, you know, like, and then some of them be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, you with the bullshit to do that, like, you know, like, you know what you signing up for, shit like that. And then as far as the homies, nah, hell nah. Believe it or not, like, the hood don't got like no racist homies. I mean, they fuck around like jokes and shit, but everybody do that.
You get a serious ass face right now.
Yeah, because I gotta think about it. Like, you know, we joke around and shit, but just like
but they love you.
Yeah, I joke around with them. But as far as like real, like I don't like what the I was thinking. I don't like. Hell no, I ain't experienced that in the set.
Oh, good.
Hell no.
So you never got like that. You know, sometimes when we're young, and even as adults, someone will say something that will make us feel in our heart, and we might not show it, but in our hearts, deep down, as a human, like we're like, damn, that really did make me feel some way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like as far as like somebody from the hood that made me feel.
Like you didn't belong.
Hell no.
Good.
Hell no.
They probably empowered it a little, huh?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, no. Like, it's no, hell no. If it was, I ain't gonna lie, we just would have been fighting.
And that's it?
Yeah, like, I ain't going nowhere. It got up.
Okay.
But hell no. Other hoods, like me being locked up, that's where I experienced shit like that.
Was it, and obviously you experienced this while you were in prison. So tell me, okay, so you get arrested, if you're in the back of the car, and you're like, dang, you're like probably like thinking about everything that went down or whatever, so you could say your part. And you get to the county, and then what happens?
I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. I'm like,
Well,
damn.
yeah, you have to be a little nervous.
Yeah, like, all right, like this is what it is. Like, and I'm from a Mexican hood, you know. I gotta ride with the homies. This is my first time doing this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, come on, like, you know, let's get it. I got a point to prove. That's how I looked at it.
Okay, so then what? Tell me, like, you get there and
Pushed
what?
up in there.
The homies asked you, like, what? Well, the homies probably didn't even ask you anything.
Nah,
huh?
hell no. I pushed up in there and the blacks bounce up, boom, and they on me like gang, like trying to bang on me and shit, like East Coast crib, like, you know, just saying they hood, like, where you from? But in my head before, like, they banging on me, I'm not saying nothing to them, because in my head I'm like, I like this. I'm finna head up right now.
Oh yeah, it was a good time for you.
So I pushed up in there. They like, where you from? I'm from Playboys. I'm a homie. They just look at each other like, what the fuck? Like, you black as us, nigga. What the fuck talking about? You a homie. And then the homies just look like, what the fuck? Like, where you from? I'm from Playboys. And then they ain't gonna lie, the homies was pumped. They like, what? Like, that's right. Well, we got a black homie, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. So it was love.
And how did it go from there? Like, how did the
I
black?
was in that. For a minute, like I ain't gonna lie, they wouldn't me. Like, they wouldn't, you know, they'll just give me the little eyes and whatever.
Why they gay ass fool?
Yeah, but after a while, like, they'll be like, I ain't gonna lie, I with you, cause I guess the way I act, like, I'm still me. Mm-hmm. You know?
Of course.
Yeah, like.
You're not playing you're not
a part, like, yeah, dog, like, yeah, like, you know, I'm still being me, like, you know, but I'm from where I'm from. Mm-hmm.
And when you walked in there, like, obviously it's your first time, like, your emotions, like, obviously you're from you know, a Hispanic gang, but once you, like, what was going through your mind? Like, obviously, like you said, like, you knew this was gonna happen, but was there any part of you inside that was just like, man, like, I am black?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
mixed emotions of what you really wanted to do. Obviously, you already knew what you wanted to do, but like, did you ever, like, think about, like, hey, maybe I am black? Like,
they can't be mad at me, like, for going to where I'm comfortable at. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, if that's where I'm, like, that's where I'm from. Like, that's it on the hood. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter on the hood, even if I'm black, purple, whatever on the set. I'm from Playboys. If I'm rolling with the Mexican, that's what I choose to do on the hood. But if you see, like, I'm trying to be this person that I'm not, all right, that'll be a reason not to like me. Like, no, I don't like him. He trying too hard. I feel like they should just respect it. Like, he being him, just from, you know, a Mexican hood. He from Playboys.
Nice.
I'm trying to bring black and brown together. If you think about it, I'm the key to this.
Chill, key holder.
I'm the key to this.
Say that, huh?
I'm the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? I'm black from a Mexican hood.
Yeah.
The both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They don't look at it like that though.
I mean, because we're humans. We always have, like, little
negative to say.
Always, you know, and if it's not one, it's the other, but that's neither here nor there, you know. It's about you and how you feel and what you need to do to protect yourself and move correctly, because you're not living in there. Yeah, you're living in there for a little bit, but at the moment you're probably thinking, like, damn, 17 years, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, thank God.
Yeah.
So how long did you fight this case for?
A year. I was out on bail though.
Oh, you got bailed out?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I had bailed out, but then end up catching another case on bail. So then they snatched me up and they was like, man, that.
So what was your other case for?
Hit and run and fleet in the who that one. Like, they see me, I was gone. I was
You did a hit and run?
Hell yeah, I wasn't stopping.
Oh, I would be so pissed if you would.
And cold part about it, the food that I hit, he was an op. So imagine I would have.
Okay, it's a little different.
And it was over there on that side. I'm not stopping over here. Hell no, I'm gone.
So you went in a high speed chase back home.
Yeah, back to my side. But then when I made it to my side, this fool chasing me, right? But I made it back to my side, and it was a gang unit right there. And he just see me fly past, whoo. So he get behind me. I was like trying to duck him, but my stupid ass, I had just got shot too. So I still got
Dang.
my crutches and shit. So I try to make a turn, spent out, pow. So I couldn't even hop out, run, do nothing. I was right there like,
Damn,
damn.
so you definitely weren't with the hop outs.
Yeah, I couldn't hop out. I couldn't hop out. No, I'm with, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time.
yeah, I couldn't get on though. I couldn't.
Dang.
So I had to just chunk that
So
up.
when they took you in, you were.
Yeah, I had my crutches. Yeah,
And how long were you out for? And like,
fight? Oh,
because obviously you bailed out.
yeah, I was out
And
for
you got caught with a different charge.
probably like 5-6 months.
Oh, damn, you were out for a little bit then
For a
on
little
bail
bit.
fighting that case.
Yeah, and then did some stupid.
And then they kept you now.
Yeah, judge was like, no. That.
Yeah, because I mean, you're not. You're not.
Yeah,
You're
they
not
was like,
listening.
yeah. So they just kept me right there until I took my time.
So tell me about your time while you're in the county fighting these cases. How was it for you? Like, did you work out? You know, like, how was it for you to adjust?
I ain't gonna lie, it was I kind of had fun. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, that shit was fun. Like with the homies, like, and I'm young.
You're 18.
Yeah, I don't got my pops. My pops passed. So I don't give a about nothing. But man, that shit, I don't know. Like my mom used to trip out. Like I used to be I call her, and I'm not talking like like I'm right there like.
You're like a completely different guy.
Yeah, my mom like, man, you don't try to come home. What the is you doing?
Yeah.
Even in the pen, I used to catch time and shit, but the county up in there, it was fun.
Did you do spreads with the homies?
Yeah, spread
What
with
was
the
your favorite?
homies.
What? Tell me about your favorite spread.
I didn't really do the spread. I like the burritos.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to put the burritos, rice bowls.
What would you say was the craziest thing you experienced while you were in the county fighting your case?
The craziest thing I spent in the county. Probably almost going up with the blacks.
Dang. The homies were gonna end up getting you. They thought you were there.
No, they had me fucked up. I used to tell them I'm a tie a shirt around my head or some shit. Like I got
you?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Nah, almost but
You're probably clowning in there, huh?
yeah, hell yeah, they was.
Did you ever get broken off?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because you were a good listener, huh?
Yeah, I
You're
wasn't.
wild, fool.
Yeah.
Wild.
I
I
got
already.
broken
I
off.
see it. So I mean, obviously, I'm sure it's been. You're not 18 anymore. How old are you?
28.
Okay.
Yeah.
A few years. 8 years, right?
Yeah.
No, a little more than 8 years. But your ass was probably super wild.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was boy. I was I was doing my thing.
You're doing your thug thizzle.
Oh, mama. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's funny. So what did you end up getting What did you end up getting sentenced to from those two? Because now you had two. Now you were going to court for 2 cases.
Yeah. All right. It didn't stay at that 17. That shit went down like quick because I don't know what they was thinking. So then it was like 8, and they had it at 8 for a little bit, and then they went down to 4. And then it kept it at 4 for a minute until like it got close to almost where we got to take the deal or go
take it to trial.
Yeah, yeah. So I ain't gonna cap. I was already ready to take the 4. Like
You were just on half, anyways.
yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna just take this 4. But before I went inside the little room, the lady come in. She like I got something for you. Like I got a deal for you. They talking about like they'll give you 2.5. So I was like, slide it on the hood. 2.5, but I had to take a strike and register as a gang member. So I was like, I'm gonna take that. 2.5 sound better than 4. Mm-hmm. So I was supposed to do 8 months from that
From that
2.5.
Yeah.
And then for the case that I had, that little bullshit, that shit, they gave me a year, so I got time served.
Because you probably did a whole year.
Yeah, in the county.
Doing like going to court and stuff like that.
Yeah, so they gave me time served for that.
So, but you ended up did you end up going to prison this time?
Yeah.
For the 8 months?
No, with the 2.5, I was supposed to do 8 months. Yeah, that's where they sent me up.
So where did you go?
When I went, I was in Delano. Then they sent me to Jamestown before, all that little.
Tell me about your ride to Delano, because it's your first time going to prison.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Now that one was more. That one was more like, I know, like this. This where the big dogs at. Like the county is still like this. Young homies and shit. Older homies too, but for the people that know, they know. But that's. I was like, damn. All right, this is where I gotta. This is where everything count. Like. So in my head, I'm like, I'm just going out turned up. Like, I'm not gonna say no to shit. No, nothing. Like, I'm gonna just, like, come on.
Let me ask you right now that you said that. Do you think it's a good idea to behave that way, or do you think it's a bad idea to behave that way? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it played both parts. Like,
I want you to answer the
for me,
question.
I think it's good.
Let's just say a young man is watching, and he's thinking, like, you know what, I'm going to be turned up. What would you tell him?
If he's like me, or like just any young man.
And well, if he's like you, I guess any young man that's gonna
okay,
go.
I was finna say like a little black boy that want to be from a Mexican hood. Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell him, like, if that's what you decided to do, this, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell you no? But if this what you doing, going that turned up, cause you go get tested anyway. Like, they gonna be looking at you anyway.
Really?
Yes, but a normal, like, if they test you, do your thing. But if not, just kick back. But for a person like me, hell no, I gotta be turned up.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
I don't want them trying to test me. Like,
you pass a test without them even testing you.
Yeah,
basically.
I wanna that way they. Hey man, I was locked up with the homie right here. We was on the same yard. My mama.
And you're all happy?
Man.
You guys were so bad, I bet.
This bad too.
And we're pointing fingers. Damn, I was already pointing fingers at you, fool.
This too. Hell yeah, but I didn't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm already right here. I'm not going.
So how did you feel when you got to the yard? You're stepping out, you got your little hair. I don't know how you had your hair, but
yeah, I had to fade.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So you had short hair.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had the little boosie fade with the little waves on top.
Chill. You know what I'm saying? With the little waves.
But I was nervous too. I went to the yard. I was nervous.
Cause did they already know there was a black homie coming?
Yeah, from the ones that I was already in reception with and shit. They already, like, they with me because they know I'm a homie too. So, but like the other ones that don't know, see, prison was a little different. Like,
no, tell us how. And give us be more descriptive.
Because these is like real, like homies now. Like I'm running to those ones that look at me a little crazy, Yeah. So I was already prepared for that. I was prepared for it.
You self-talk like then, huh?
I know myself. Like I understand it, but I always like tell the homies, like, watch it, like, watch.
You got this.
Later on, I promise you, like, that same person that used to look at me like an older homie or some, big bro child, everything. Later on, he right there
hugging you.
This is my son, like, type shit, man.
Oh no, that means you're doing terrible.
like I love, like, they used to love my black ass. Hell yeah.
What was the craziest thing you experienced in these 8 months? Because obviously you said you went back.
Yeah, no. I was supposed to do 8 months, and that I ended up doing my whole shit.
Oh, you ended up doing the 2.5.
No, not even half. I ended up doing the whole 2, catching time.
Damn, I was blaming it on you.
Nah, catching time and shit.
Okay, so you kept getting in trouble in there.
Yeah.
But what was the craziest thing you experienced then?
A riot. Hell yeah, with the Bulldogs.
How was that?
That shit was crazy.
Did you ever got hit with one of those?
No,
What are those guns called?
No, I got that. What is it? A black gun? No, hell no. I got hit with the little bombs and shit. The little smoke bombs and shit. I ain't gonna lie, that make you stop fighting. No cap.
Really?
Hell yeah, I thought that shit was a game, boy. When that shit get up,
You're slobbering mocos, everything.
boy, it's hard for you to breathe. All type. Looking at this fool like, if you don't get your ass down, so
Let's get down.
yeah, my mama, so I can get down already. Hell no.
Oh dang! And I wonder if that's how everybody thinks, though. Like I'm sure everybody's kind of
They
thinking
lying
the same.
they lying if they say that. Nah, hell no, I wasn't. Man, you lying.
Because
I'm looking at that fool like, get the fuck down.
You're up. Get down.
On the hood. On my mama.
Wow. And how long did this last for, or what?
Well, up in there?
No, like that little riot that you experienced.
Oh. That going on. How long was that shit? Like 3 months, huh? Yeah, that shit lasted like a whole... We've been like locked down for a month, go out, go up again.
Okay.
It was like...
So you just... Okay, I understand what you're saying.
No, but I wasn't like... I was there for like the first one. And then when the homie pulled up, he got the taste of most of them, because most of the time when they'll go up, like my tier, it wasn't our yard. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, so you got locked down for... You got in trouble, obviously you went to the shoe and doing for fighting?
Nah, hell no. They wrote me up, boom, and then I went back to the yard, and then what else? Oh, and then I got a write up again for a phone.
You had pen pals?
What's that? Oh, like people to write? Yeah.
So you had the phone, so you probably didn't even need that much writing.
Nah, yeah,
huh?
nah, hell no. Hell no. Boy, I was on that phone, calling, tapping in.
Doing videos?
Nah, not videos. Like just on Instagram and shit, calling people FaceTime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Girlfriends?
Yeah.
You had a few? No, you only had one, guys. Just in case you're watching.
Nah, yeah, I was, you know.
You're doing your player shit or what?
Yeah, I ain't go cap.
Chill.
I was. I'd be lying. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
But I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You got a phone in there.
Yeah,
You're in there.
I'm locked up, man.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're locked up. You have a phone. You're on Instagram. Like, you're talking to girls. Like, it's only common sense. Yeah, let's just say you had a girlfriend. Hey, then you're talking to your girlfriend. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You know, like, or whatever it is you were doing, right? But,
yeah.
Well, I mean, it made your time go by faster.
It did. Even the letters too, though. I used to like to write.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Draw and shit.
Oh, so you draw?
A little bit. Up in there, I want to draw right now. Hell no, I ain't got the time for that shit. But up in there, I call myself drawing.
Oh, okay.
I could do a little something.
Did you rap already?
Yeah. Up in there, I was rapping.
At what
In the
age did you
county,
start
too.
rapping?
High school, I was around like P field smoking with the homies. We'll just like put on the beat, freestyle and shit.
Oh, okay. But you say you rap in the county.
Yeah.
Did the homie, they used to make you rap? Or, I mean, not make you, but, you know, like...
Yeah, because they used to have, what is it? Something on Friday, like, where you could do whatever late night Friday and shit. And the blacks used to be beating on the table, rapping and shit. But the dorm was so cool, like, we had another homie that knew how to rap, so he'll rap while they'll do a beat. The homie will rap. And, I don't know. The homies judged me. They looked at me. They like, "Bass, you don't know how to rap? Like you know how to
They
rap?"
automatically thought you knew how to rap because you're black?
I knew it. Yeah, my mama. It took me a little minute though, but I was like, one night I was like, you know what? Like I'ma rap.
You pumped yourself up.
Yeah, and I rapped and it was over with. Like I ain't gonna lie, I had the dorm going crazy on the set.
Chill.
Yeah, for sure. The blacks too. They were telling me like, man, you supposed to be over here. Like, what the fuck?
But in your heart, like, you knew, like, no, that's not where
where I'm at. This where I'm at. I'm from Playboys. Hell yeah.
And you're black, and so what, right?
Yeah.
Was there anybody that made you like was like super racist that were homies with you that didn't like you for that reason that you feel like,
Hell yeah.
Tell us about that experience or those feelings, I should say.
All right, look. This one, okay, my first time experiencing this is in the county. No cap. I'm inside what was I doing? Oh, I was washing my bowl, right? Because I had just made me a soup or whatever. So I'm right there washing my bowl. And we get new guys to come in. Boom. And then the homie Magnet, I'm gonna shout him out. The homie Magnet from EMF. He see me, he come in, boom. And then the homies like grab his bag or whatever. And he like, where our sinks at? Like, so he could wash his hand. And they like, oh, it's right here. Like, this our sinks. This fool look, and he see me washing my bowl, and he look back at the homie. He like, what the like what the why this black fool right here? Like, like why the, you know? And then they like, what the this fool for Playboys? Like he a homie. Boom. So I dry my hand off, whatever, and I bang the hood like, I'm for Playboys, badass. He like, Magnet. Monte Flores, boom, left it like that. But like, I swear to God, this fool would not say nothing to me. Like, I wouldn't say nothing either though, because I already know that little. I felt his little vibe. But he see me in the county, like after he see me like fighting, like I'm standing on business. I remember like one day he told me like, I ain't gonna lie, fool, I like your black ass. Like, I always get that. They gotta like fill me out first, and they see like this fool cool.
Yeah, well, you are.
Hell yeah, they just judge me off,
And it's only normal for them to do that. Like it's just what it is. It's normal. Like humans do that even without being gangs and without being in prison, like things like that.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel though?
Them doing that, I think it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Cause I'm right here like
putting it down.
Yeah, and I'm a whole different race. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be like having my back. Like, this fool got some balls. Like, he came over. He like, what the?
Yeah.
They don't. So man, this is crazy.
You're watching this. That's just up, guys.
Yeah, that's fool. No cap.
The way you say this, I love it. Okay, so you're in prison and you're catching cases. You're not catching cases, but you're getting, 115s. What are they called? 115s?
115s.
And you're just doing the most. What is the one thing that stands out to you from those 2 years that you did? It could be funny. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be no freaking.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah, it could be anything that you remember. Like, hey, man, I really remember. Like, this is what stands out to me in those 2 years that I've done.
I ain't gonna lie. Around with this fool, like on the yard, like just like around,
You think he made you feel at home?
Yeah, like when you got a homie, it's a different little.
And did you meet him inside or did you meet him outside?
No, I already know.
Oh, you were already friends.
Yeah, I already know him from outside, and I seen him. Oh, yeah, it was a rap, and we from the same block and everything. Okay. I was like, yeah,
Okay, you felt more.
Yeah, we doing everything together, like.
Did you guys were cellies or no?
Nah, we wasn't. He was in a different little. He was on a different side, but same yard though.
Okay, tell me about one of your favorite. Tell me about your cellies, like. Or did you have
in Delano? I did like the 2-man. Yeah, in Delano.
Especially because you're black, way.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that's another one. What was this? Chewy from Santa Ana. I go up, boom, and then I tell the guard because they tried to like sell me up with a brother or whatever. I'm like, nah, like I'm a homie, and then they like, all right. So they knew, like I'm not gonna go in on peace. I'm not going in. Like, you gonna have to sell me up with a homie. So they like, fuck it, whatever. They figure out something on their little shit, and then they tell me to go up to that one. Boom, I go up there, and they pop his cell, but he already at the little window. So when they pop his cell, he tripping out like, why the they popping my cell. So I go up in there, and as soon as I like try to like stand by the little shit, he's standing like in the doorway, like not like thinking that he's not gonna. Yeah, but he like trying to talk to the guard, like this is a homie's dorm, like this is a homie cell. And I told him I am a homie, like I'm Playboys. Like on the hood, and they're like, okay, like get up out the way, boom.
What do you say with your gusto?
Yeah, smooth. He was smooth though. He was smooth. He didn't come off disrespectful, no nothing. But that I ran through that, like he tripped out too. Like what the fuck? Yeah, like. But he was too, and he was way older than me. That fool was like 50 something, almost 60.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
And you're 18 years old. 19, probably 19 by now.
Yeah, like 19 already, and he tripped out. He was like.
What were you guys' conversations like as far as like, you know, he's like you said, almost 60, you're 18, you're just coming in, and he's probably been down for a while, who knows, but if he's 60, he's probably been in and out his whole life, right?
Yeah.
Like how are you guys like, what did you guys talk about, like, to get to know each other kind of thing? You get what I mean?
Yeah,
because that fool was probably tripping out.
Yeah, he was tripping out. I ain't gonna lie, he was interested. Like he wasn't boring or nothing. Like he'll talk to me about like his old little like war stories and shit. Like what he used to do when he was young. His wife, his problems, like all type of shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he was comfortable.
Yeah, he was coming. He with me for sure. Yeah, hell yeah.
Who taught you how to bird bath?
He did.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah, he did.
You made a mess or what?
First, nah, hell no, cause I pay attention, and then like,
okay.
I'm in prison, so I'm like, I don't want to up on none. I don't know who he is, nothing. So like, I'm trying to be like on top of everything, you know. So I seen him do it one time, and then like I just peep game, like keep your boxers on, you know.
Okay.
Have your slippers, you know what I'm saying. Have your towel on the floor. After you do it, Superman clean it, disinfect the floor, shit like that.
You used to work out with them too?
Yeah, yep. I used to work out with him too. Yep. Hell yeah.
You're all remembering?
Yeah, that shit was cool. Well,
it's just like new, like life experiences that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, what kind of life experiences? Like
they don't get it.
They don't get it. This is our path. This is what we go through. This is what we choose to go through.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Because it is unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, you know, once we get older, we realize like, fuck. Well, I don't know about you, but me, I'm like. Now what was I thinking? Because I would do it all over again the same way.
Nah, I'm already on that.
Like, you know, I would do it exactly the same way. I just wouldn't smoke meth probably. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it's okay.
We human.
Yeah.
We're not perfect.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So, what was the nicest thing you experienced?
The nicest thing. Oh. This is before the homie had pulled up, and my first time, you know, doing my little thug thizzle. I'm already feeling like you know, like all right, I'm right here by myself and shit. But it was a homie right there from South Central. His name was Sporty. He was from a crew from EBK, but whatever the homie, you know. Mm-hmm. Let me know whatever the case may be. And I told him like, yeah, like come on, you know. And then out of nowhere, like I don't even really know him yet. Like I don't know him like that. And I just see him go back up to the homie and tell him like, hey, what you just tell the black homie? Like what you tell the homie? And like, oh, he about to go, you know. And then he was like what? Like, well, if he go out, like I'm going too. Like the homie ain't going by himself. Like I'm gonna go too.
Aww.
I looked at like he from the area too. Like
he had your back.
Yeah, I just tripped out, and I ain't gonna lie. Ever since that day, boy, me and that fool was like two brothers. Like you could not keep us away from each other. That's still my boy to this day, but he busted right now. He got to get it together. But,
he gotta get it together.
Yeah.
He uses.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually the hard part. That's usually why they don't get it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, hopefully he get it right, though. That's my boy.
So that was the nicest thing.
Yeah, that was the nicest thing.
And were your parents there for you? Like, well, your mom.
Yeah, my mom, yeah, for sure. What
about your brothers and sisters? They wrote?
Yep.
You got visits?
No, they had me. That was too far for them. They wasn't. Hell no. But like phone calls, money on the books, shit like that. Money on the phone. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So you weren't alone.
Hell yeah.
That's good. What was your? Oh, you say your favorite prison food was like the burritos that you guys made, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, did you get drunk in there? You drank Pruno?
No, the White Lightning.
Okay.
Yeah. The boy, that shit used to have me feeling like. Boy, I used to get drunk. I used to be like I'm in this.
Reality hits when you're drunk?
No, like I'll be faded and I just like I'll feel like better, like I'm up inside this bitch. But when I get back sober, I'm right here like fuck. I'm trying to go home. Like, you know?
well, that's what it does.
Yeah,
that's what it does. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to.
How you and that turned up, boy.
Oh, that's
with
bad.
The homies talking about stories and shit.
War stories.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, when did you find out you were going home?
After the homies made me go home.
What do you mean they made you go home?
Well, they made me go home. They was like, okay, look, I had 2 weeks. One time I had 2 weeks, right? One time I had 2 weeks, and I catch another 115. They gave me 3 months. So then I lost my little bullshit ass program. So they send me back to the yard with him, right? Boom, I'm right there chilling, whatever, everything cool. And then I go back down to having, I think like 2 more weeks. And my boy go do his thing. And I'm already right there like mad. I hear the little sirens and shit going off. I look. I see my boy right there doing this thing. I immediately go to the homie. What the f***? Like, how the f*** send the homie and what the f***? Like, I supposed to go like with him, And they was like, man, you got 2 weeks to the house. Like, your homie said, take your black ass home. Like,
but that's so nice. That's like love.
Yeah, that's why I be like, this fool love me. He act like he don't like me, but he love me. He love me.
Well, yeah, he's here with you. You know?
On the hub. That's my boy.
So they send your ass home.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going home.
And who picked you up, or how did that go?
Oh, I had my little thing pick me up.
My little thing.
You know what I'm saying? My little. I had my squeezy come pick me up.
Because you had a few. You had a few, or you only had one?
No, I had one, but conversating. No, I got one, but conversating was like. With other ones, I'd be lying if you know what I'm saying. I was.
Yeah.
I was. You know what I'm saying?
That was
she know too.
That was your main one.
Yeah, she know. You know.
Okay.
She,
so you're still with her?
Yeah, that's my BM.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to her.
Yeah,
that's my BM.
Nah, not shout out to her.
Why?
We ain't gonna shout her out.
What? Are you with her or no?
Nah, I ain't gonna fuck. Nah, yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, you're a hater ass fool.
Nah, I just be talking shit. She know I be talking shit.
I'm not gonna. We're shutting you out, girl. Because this was a hater right now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She held it down. She was there. She picked your ass up. And you don't want to give her a shout out. You know what? Leave this fool. As a matter of fact. Okay.
Nah, shout out her.
Let me ask you, is your BM Mexican?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We had to get you a little Mexican one.
Hell yeah, I got me a little Mexican and black baby.
Love that.
Hell
yes.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, show us. Well, show me. Oh.
He gonna have all the girls.
He's cute. This is your only child?
Yeah, only child.
Okay, good. He's a baby still.
Yeah, he's 5 months.
That's like the perfect stage. Super cute.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Super cute. Super cute. So you got out. Obviously, you've been out for a long time.
Yeah.
You've been out for a long time.
Like,
what did you do when you came home?
The first day I got home?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the first day you got home. What'd you eat?
I'm trying to think. McDonald's.
I like McDonald's.
I ate rice like
on the road.
Yeah. Yep.
Then you came home and you partied.
Yeah, I was with the homies. I partied. You know what I'm saying?
When you got out, obviously you got out on parole.
Yeah.
How was it for you adjusting to the whole parole? Because it's not easy.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. And especially because gang unit, they me like that, so they try to violate me for anything.
And how many times have you been violated before?
Yeah, like 3-4 times.
And what you go back? Have you gone back to prison over it?
No, it was 10-day flashes in the county.
Oh, 10-day flashes means only 10 days?
Yeah.
Well, what are you getting violated for? Tell me about each time you get violated.
The first time I got violated for I had a bat in the car.
You're kidding. That's what you got violated for.
But it had my hood name on it. But nah, that's still stupid though.
Yeah, but we know it's dumb, yes.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
But we know that we can't have anything that's like gang related to where we're from. At all.
Yeah. He just wanted to be a dick.
Trip out on this. When I was a teen, right? I've always been on gang probation as well. I got violated for having my shoelaces tucked in like this. Because it meant it's an A.
What the
So imagine my shoelaces been inside, just, you know how like...
Yeah, they got the game. I would have been hot.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it would have been hot, but I was hot. But,
yeah.
But what is that, like, does it matter? So we know, what I'm saying is, like, we know that we shouldn't be having and doing these things.
Yeah.
So we can't cry about it.
Yeah.
We get mad, but we know this is what we do to ourselves. So that's one violation, right? You got caught with the bat.
Yep.
In your car.
Yep. And then the second one was I was dipping with the homie in a car, and we was nozzing in and shit. Gang unit again put us over, and that time is you with a homie from your hood violation.
Yeah, forget the Nas.
Yeah, that one I accept. I was right there like, yeah, but I'm fucking up. And then the third one, same shit, like being with the homies.
And do you also work or no?
Nah, hell no, always like street money, yeah. And then now that I rap, I get the, you know what I'm saying, put me a little, you know what I'm saying, couple music, send me some features, put me an album together, give me some bands, you know what I'm saying? It's easier now. That's why I said this music.
Because you've been
shit.
doing it for a while.
Yeah.
You already know what you need to do. You already know what to do, the do's and the don'ts.
Yep.
Because how many albums have you released?
I got one released, but I'm releasing my second one right now with OTR. It's called Hood Trophy. Yep.
Shout out to OTR.
And then I got a collab album with Peso.
A whole album?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm about to go crazy. They got me.
Well, what do you do to keep yourself out?
Stay in the goddamn studio, making some music. Trying to be on somebody's stage, performing something. Yeah.
Because it does make you feel good.
It do. I look back, I ain't gonna lie, I trip out. Like, the shit I used to do, kick it, like, see people, living a normal life. But now I'm in the hood, that shit different, bro. I'm right there. Let me get a picture. Can you sign this? That shit feel, I was like, I never would have thought. I was trying to be the
best cholo?
Yeah, and I'm right here, like, like, that shit feel good. I ain't
It's good, because so that's what motivates you to not mess up. I mean, even if, like, we all mess up, we all do what we do here and there or whatever, but that's not a priority in our lives anymore. Our priorities is to get money, pay our bills, and work. Well, technically work, pay money, technically work, pay our bills, because now you're grown.
Yeah.
Now, like, I don't know who you live with or whatever, but once you have a family, like...
I got my own shit.
Oh, nice!
I'll make that clear for the people that's watching. I got my own shit.
But it does make us feel good.
Yeah, it do.
People think the worst of us sometimes, oh, them podcasters or the rappers, like, they don't got nothing going, like, they just sit there and talk about other people, like,
yeah.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy to do what we do, and especially when we live by ourselves, which is our main goal, to have our family in our own space. It doesn't feel, there's not a better feeling than to wake up in your own space.
Yeah, no cap.
Even if you just rent out a room,
Yeah, shit, it's your shit.
it's your room.
Yeah.
You have your own key. And people it's okay. Like you get out of prison, guys or girls, it's okay to go and rent a room. It's your room until you save and you get a studio. Because, man, everything is so expensive.
Hell yeah, studio, that's almost 2,000. What the They tripping.
No, big time. But unfortunately, we make okay to be able to pay that for ourselves because that's what keeps us motivated. Like our own space is what keeps us motivated. Like, man, I don't want to go back to my mom's.
Yeah, exactly.
Or back to wherever. I don't want to go back to prison.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody wants to go back to prison.
No,
I don't
hell
care
no.
who you are.
It's a waste of time. For what?
You know?
Hell no, that shit is hell no. That's why I made sure, like, up in prison, I'm finna get everything out the way right here, right now. So I ain't gotta worry about nothing. No, nothing.
Yeah, and that's good. It's good that you think that way. Like, you can't, it's not most, but it's good that, okay, this is my term. I'm doing this. I gotta do what I need to do for myself because that's number one. So that I can come home and it's like, I don't need to go back. Plus, I don't think you're not a drug user. So that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, well, not sometimes, drugs is what keeps people going back.
Yeah, no, I
not the hood, not the I'm gangster.
When I was younger, I didn't experiment. Not to no crazy like you know what I'm saying. But I didn't. I was curious.
So you did do a little.
But I'm strong.
So you did do a caldito here and there.
I'm strong. I did one of those before.
Okay.
Oh.
Tell us about how that happened.
With the homies. but I ain't gonna lie, like I'm strong minded though. Like if it ain't for me, it's not for me on mama. So
how did it make you feel when you saw the person like melting it, or I don't know how it goes?
No, not that. Not what you talk about the dark shit. No,
I mean the caldito's a dark shit, isn't it?
No, not hell no. Correction, hell no, not the dark one. I thought they didn't did the little, the little white paper.
No, I don't know. I want you to tell me.
I think it's. What is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's like a heroin thing, like when you're trying to get off of it.
Yeah, I don't know what the but I didn't like it.
You're all because you're an upper ass fool.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was like, what the no, this not my shit. Oh, my mama.
You got sick?
Nah, hell no. I just.
How many times did you try it?
One time, mama.
One time was enough for me.
On the dead homie, I was right there like, hell no. Like, I always been like, curious, like trying to,
Mm-hmm.
And I was right there like, hell no, that.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
Well, how did you feel? Where were you or what? How were you?
I'm not gonna lie, it made it like lean. Like, if you ever sip lean or some shit, it's like that, but the only thing, like, that shit make you throw up.
You threw up? That's what I'm saying. You threw up?
I did not like that shit. Hell no. I was right there like, boy, y'all got me fucked up.
Fools be loving that shit, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how. I was like, hell no, y'all got me fucked up on the hood.
Facts.
I ain't hell no. Y'all can have that shit.
That's scary.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Well, thank God you didn't like it because your ass would have been hooked, fool.
Yeah, nah,
that would have been
that.
all bad.
Yeah, on the
you wouldn't
hood,
even be badass anymore, fool. You would have been like all bad.
Yeah, on the hell yeah. That. But but when I was young, I used to E-pills was my thing.
E-pills.
Yeah. I used to pop E-pills. For sure.
Now you just smoke weed.
Now I just smoke weed and I sip.
Drink.
Yeah.
Not lean.
No, not lean. I drink.
Okay.
Okay. Pop me a little piece or I order a little Don Juan. I get that one. That one's smooth.
You're hilarious. I love that you always rep the the Mexican flag. It's like the best. Like you're just there, and I'm like, it's the way está bien loco.
Yeah.
So, do you want to share something that you haven't shared before we close?
Like as far as what?
You.
What you think they want to know about me?
What do you think they want to know about? What do you think they want to know about them? What was the hardest thing for you?
The hardest thing, like in my experience, like my life experience with the homies and shit. The toughest thing. I'll say like getting a lot of the homies on like the same page. I'll say that's the toughest.
That makes
like
sense.
the whole little, Mm-hmm. Like everybody on the same page. That way, you know, we ain't got no little
drama.
Yeah, everybody, we all vibing. We get into it. We having fun.
Living life.
Yeah, living life. We get in there though on the hub.
Are you getting there?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know,
I be trying to be the motivation. They look at me like, "Better shut your ass up." I be like, "Y'all want to listen to me, but I'm trying to tell you."
Sometimes all you could do is just motivate yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because now you have your son. And you have your own family.
Yeah, I got more. Yeah.
You have a big ass family. Yes, you got the homies, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's the family for sure.
But now you have your own family that needs you.
Yeah.
The homies already had you.
No, they still got me.
No, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know
I ain't
what
going
I'm
nowhere.
saying. It's all love.
I'm a mama.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
You know. What advice would you give a younger boy? I know I asked you that earlier, but
the one to like gangbang.
Just to motivate a young man.
I'll tell him, this ain't it. This is a waste of time. You know, we got a big ass world. You gonna set yourself for just one little. You'll get into a hood gangbang and only be in one little spot out of this. You know what I'm saying? Live your life, get some money, and travel the world. This gangbanging shit, this shit's watered down anyway.
It's completely different.
Yeah, this shit different. I salute all the solid, the real ones, but the ones that got this shit looking goofy,
Yeah. I understand completely what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, you know, we're at the age where you have your own family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have you, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
now my son need me, yeah.
Exactly. They already had you. And they still have you.
Yeah.
You know, but it's different. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, well, again, you want to say anything else? Are you dropping any music like tomorrow or like what's happening
before
we close?
Oh yeah, man, y'all go tune in with that new drop of me and Parkside Plugs. Y'all go, you know what I'm saying? That's viral. And album coming out, Hood Story, The Hardest Black Essay. You know what I'm saying? What else I got? I'm finna go on tour with Lil Weirdo. Man, y'all go get y'all tickets. We finna be the South Takeover. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lil Weirdo.
Yeah, shout out Lil Weirdo. Tour finna go crazy. Yeah, y'all go get those tickets. But other than that, I'm working. Hell yeah.
Good.
Working.
And we're gonna stay out.
Stay out.
That's right.
We ain't going back.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for coming and sharing.
Appreciate you for having me.
You are welcome.
Hell yeah.
You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.